Like the
I don't
black
know.
cherry.
Yeah, that's it. Because all the vet colors, they have their specific names. I can never keep them straight, but it was nice color. It wasn't red and it wasn't black, but it was like close. Yeah.
Early a snowstorm,
April. April 2nd, one year when I was a kid. It snowed. We were upstate. I don't know why. We were upstate. It was the year the bungalow colony we went to in the summer was closing, so we had to find another one. So we were up there, before the season to get a rental kind of thing. And we went up there and we stayed one night in the hotel in Ellenville, New York, and came out the next morning and there was snow on the ground. Fucking April 2nd. Ellen, yeah, yeah, that's all the same. $10? It's probably like $15, $16 now. Yeah. Are you kidding? It was $10 when I quit smoking in 2010. Yeah, but I got.
Yeah, it's like 16 up here through Phoenix.
Yeah, but I got them for about $5.50 a pack because somebody, the deli right here, he's closed now. He moved like onto the main strip, which is like just a half a block over. But he like right as you enter my building complex here, there's a deli. It's to get my cigarettes there, buy them by the carton because he gave you a discount. But he started getting them shipped in from one of the reservations upstate, and so instead of like I think it was $10.50 for Marlboro. He got I get him for $5.50 a pack, and I was like, fuck it. Yeah, I worked in the city with my brother in after 9/11. We were doing other shit down there, but and I was smoking at the time, so I go to buy a pack of cigarettes down there because I ran out. I didn't think much of it. I haven't bought a pack of cigarettes in the city in like 15 years. It was like $12.75 for a fucking. Like, Jesus. Yep. And also in the city, you go down there, you buy like a sandwich. It's like $5 more, for the same fucking sandwich you can get up here. Well, New Jersey state, yeah, I know, New Jersey state law. You stay in your fucking car. Yeah. Yeah, well, a lot of times they can't even explain it. Even people who brought up speaking English, they have trouble, I found, explaining things that should be so easy to explain. But yeah, since I was a kid, New Jersey made it state law for safety because they had a big accident where somebody got out of their car smoking and set the fucking tank on fire and blew the fucking gas station up, so they passed a law that nobody can pump their own gas. You have to let the professional do it. Nah, they wouldn't hold. Because all he would do is all he has to do is look at your license plate. If you're doesn't have a Jersey license plate, then it's like, oh, okay, here's another idiot who doesn't know what he's doing, and they just let you go. I know. I used to love getting gas in Jersey. But that was the one thing I couldn't stand about it, because I track my gas mileage when I drive regularly, and I fill up to a certain point every single time, on every car I've had, so I know exactly how much the tank is in, kind of thing. And then I track my gas mileage, because, gas mileage going up or down can be an indication of a problem, typically down. And when it, you know, you go to Jersey, it's cheaper. It's like a quarter a gallon or more cheaper a lot of times, but you gotta let somebody else pump the fucking shit. I don't know. I don't have a car at the moment, but I can tell you. Yeah, we're usually 20 to 50% more. Right here in Yonkers, it's 246. Well, yeah, we were up to almost $5 a gallon at one point, but it's down now because OPEC overdid it, flooded the market with gasoline, so we got cheap gas. You know, supply and demand. How they keep the prices high is very simple. All they do is they don't make as much. They don't refine as much as keeping the oil in tanks. And so, you know, when they don't produce a lot, boom, the prices go up because the supply goes down. And it's funny because it can take 6 months for that oil to get turned into gasoline to get into your car. But the oil companies, as soon as they make the announcement, OPEC makes an announcement, they're already changing the prices the next day. So they're making money on you know. Yeah. I was like, doesn't anybody realize that? You know, I mean, because I went through the second gas crisis. I remember I was sitting online with my dad, you know, the odd and even days to get gasoline up here is how they did it. And I remember they announced it today, right? And then the next day, my dad's like, oh, I gotta go get gas. I just want to fill it up just in case. So that's what my dad was. He never let the car go below half a tank of gas, even though we rarely used it at that time. So I remember them changing the prices. And asked him, I said, why are they changing the prices? It has to come from the Middle East by ship. That's like a month just to get here. So how come they're changing the prices? And then he's like, you know, now you just learned something, didn't you?
And
Yeah. Yep. Have a good night, JW.
later, dude.
Gotcha. I'm not talking about shit, but that's a lot.
So, Phoenix, what did you think of the Superbug?
Yeah, George. I got that. It's like a Hemi and a bug or something.
Yeah, that thing does like a 2-second quarter.
Yeah. All you need is rear wheels. You get a fucking, you know, shopping cart wheels on the front. Still kill you in a quarter mile. Yeah, so I sent that back to you. That's not perfect, but that's about as good as I can get the Xfinity set up. And you notice that's with the new gears.
Yeah.
Which I might have to change around a little. You might have to lower them because it's Xfinity. A click lower on the rear end, you know.
Yeah.
What's up, Sturdy? Sounds like you had something.
No, I'm just working.
What are you doing? What have you been doing while you've been bullshitting all this time?
Well, I got my Xfinity time down to a 3.
A 31.3?
No, a 26.3.
Oh, Phoenix. Mm-hmm. Okay. You gotta be specific. So I've been working on Homestead already.
And I got my cup car down to a 25.9.
Cool. Well, you told me that you did that last night, but you're still around there, starting around there. That's cool.
Yeah.
That's very good. David said he has a cup set up. Listen to this. If you weren't paying attention, or I don't think everybody was in there yesterday. He says he has a cup setup for Phoenix that starts out at a 25.3. Remember, Wade said he ran a 3.25, and Dave was upset he was a little bit, just a couple hundred slower. But he says that setup will not go slower than the 25.9.
Somebody's full of shit.
Yeah. I don't think that's realistic.
No, I don't think so either.
But at the same time, if he's doing it offline, you know, I don't think he's going that fast. But I mean, starting out maybe, but not at the end of the fuel run. You know, it might be offline because once you get into a qualifying or a race, you don't have the same amount of grip, and especially in the online lobbies, it's like totally different. That's why you notice most of the guys that put in stupid fast qualifying times when you get in the race, they typically, sometimes they do, but typically they don't get that fast lap time that fast. 3-4 tenths slower. Mystic will tell you because he looked at all that shit. Mystic Statistic. Or Mr. Statistic.
Stupid.
Oh, man. So I decided that our Xfinity series is going to be, or I think David was cool with that, 1:30 on Sundays. So Mystic could be part of it. And I think it's going to be 14 weeks, and we'll have 6 dates that will be like 25% double headers. Kind of thing. So for a total of 20 races.
You get a regulated class.
If you want to look at it that way. It's funny, after you got off, I asked David, I said, David, how many times has somebody wrecked you in our series this year? And he says, none. And I'm like, I think that's going to change.
Fuck, this is a tricky track. A 1/5 mile in the big block modified.
What are you on?
Tony Stewart.
Oh, did you
New
get
one.
you got the new one? That's what I was going to ask you, because I didn't ask you about that.
The physics seem amazing. Like, you can actually run the cushion in this game, even though it doesn't physically show a cushion. You can feel it tighten up, though, once you hit the cushion.
Cool.
A lot more realistic. It's weird to say with iRacing being a true sim, but iRacing doesn't even do that.
Gotcha.
Because, I mean, really running the cushion on a dirt track, that's basically parking your right rear against a curb.
Yeah. I will be back.
These big blocks are a fucking handful with all that torque.
Okay.
We're going green. You ready? Green now. Gotta come low now. Highlights clear. Inside. Clear low.
That's what I'm
Got
saying.
one inside. Clear low, bud. Stay on the bottom. Stay in line. Hold your line. All the way to the wall. Hang tight there, driver. Clear high, bud. You're all clear on the bottom. All clear. Bottom's looking good. You got room. You're clear. Clear down low. All right, you're clear. Car down the inside. Hold your line. Got one outside. Car on the outside now. Careful, still there. All the way to the wall. All right, clear outside. 2 laps to go. High lane clear. Inside. Hold your line. Stay high. Still there. All clear. Right flat. Bring it home. Clear low, bud. Careful, still there. Stay low, stay low. Clear high, bud. Top 5 that stage. That'll get the job done, driver. Coming to the green, driver. Almost ready. Inside. Still there. You got room. You're clear.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Bring on Daytona, baby. I'm fucking ready.
Scared the fuck out of me.
Oh, sorry.
I'm half asleep. Fucking dude. Daytona.
Well, buddy, I appreciate you staying awake like you did. I mean, I know you're tired.
Yeah, I didn't get on last night, so I had to
Huh?
I didn't get on last night, so I had to get on.
Well, you didn't have to. I didn't hear from you, and it's not like I was hoping everything was okay.
Yeah, Destiny's going to the beach. Won't be back till Friday. I posted our cup schedule next year.
I seen that.
That's why I was off the mic.
Missy and I are going out on a date after the race.
Five to go, 5 to go.
Wow. Just to go out on a date?
Mm-hmm.
Whose idea was this?
Mine.
Sturdy trying to get some pussy.
I need plugged in a bad way.
Where are you going? Are you going like somewhere fancy or?
I don't know. I'd like to go to Lafayette to either.
To the green, driver. Be ready
It's a
here.
place called Mountain Jack's. It's a steakhouse.
All outside. Hold your
But I don't know. I told her, I said, I don't give a fuck if we go to take the car and go have a bologna sandwich in a park somewhere. I don't give a
So what's her favorite restaurant?
fuck. Huh?
What's her favorite restaurant?
Missy's? Well, when we went to Mountain Jack's, she really liked it. But she really doesn't have a favorite place that I realize, that I know of. I mean, if some place has got a good steak, I'm happy. It's just, I want to get out of the house. I want to get out of town. I want to spend time with just her. I think that's
It would be
why
badass if you won Saturday, locked yourself into playoffs or the championship four, and then went on a date and got some pussy.
that would be the perfect day.
That would be the most amazing day.
Yeah. Man, I need a
God.
good car. I need a fucking good car.
This weekend's gonna be a killer, Shirley.
Well, buddy, I will give it everything I got without driving dirty. But you know how you're always asking me, how would you deal with this and how would you deal with that? Well, I had a dream the other night that we were racing at Homestead. Okay.
What, championship?
Uh-huh. And I had won Phoenix to get into the Final Four. So,
And you dumped Red Blighter for the win.
nope. There was one. We were on the last lap of the race, coming to the checkered flag. I'm right next to him. I mean, I'm right even. And I see him swerve left and then right. And next thing I know, I'm upside down in the infield. Now,
God damn.
Sounds about right.
but if that were to happen, as a commissioner, how would you deal with that?
What, are you asking me, because it's the championship race, how would I deal with it if someone like wrecked or drove dirty to win the championship?
Well, I wouldn't say drive dirty because, yeah, I would. Never mind. Yeah, I would. I think that's way out of line.
Well, it's a normal race. I know it's a championship race, but it's a normal race. The rules aren't changed. So if you drive like a jackass to win the championship, then obviously you won't win the championship.
Okay, that's what I wanted to hear.
Okay, still gotta win it clean.
Mm-hmm.
Like people think in real life NASCAR, the guy that wins the championship is unable to quote unquote fail post race inspection, which that's never, I don't think, ever happened in this area of NASCAR, because that's only been available for like 2 or 3 years. Used to, they would never take the win away from you. But see, I mean, you gotta win it there. That would be a weird thing to do, you cross the line first, but you don't win the championship. If you ran over the guy before. All rules are still in play. Nothing's gonna change just for the championship race.
I woke up pissed off.
Yeah. He's
I
already
wanted-
having dreams about it.
Wanted to fucking
Better to be
strangle
pissed
him.
off than pissed on, Sturdy.
I can honestly say you're right. I've not been pissed on before, so I'm pretty happy about that.
Me too.
Don't let
Well,
Red-
hold on
don't
now. I may or may not have done it when I was drunk a couple times.
Whatever you do, don't let Red Lighter win Phoenix because he says that's one of the strongest threats.
Still there.
Yeah, because he runs all fucking Deadpool setups.
Still there.
Good old Dick.
Stay low. I got a car high now.
Fuck you, Herbst, you piece of shit.
All clear.
I'll be here for the whole weekend.
Oh, good.
There's one thing on this Tony Stewart game that confuses me. Why they have different tire compounds.
Phoenix guy.
Still there. Stay on the bottom. Careful, still there. Got one up top. Inside.
Holy fuck, this thing's a handful on firm tires.
Yellow's down. Packer down. Coming to the green, driver. Be ready here. Green down, let's go. On the outside now. Stay at the bottom here. All clear. Got one inside. You're all clear on the bottom.
So, Sturdy,
Hmm.
you know how some Mustangs have like sequential taillights?
Mm-hmm.
Well, the one I have doesn't, and I've been looking at a kit. It's just a harness that replaces the taillight harness,
Yeah.
and it's like 125 bucks, and it gives me sequential taillights.
Is it hard to put in?
Nope, just plug and play.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I do that.
They have the same kit, but it's a splice kit where you actually got to cut the wires and put it in.
Dude,
I would
that.
much rather prefer the plug and play kit.
Careful, still there.
Oh, fuck. God damn it.
And I've seen a carbon fiber cowl induction hood.
Yeah.
The only issue is I do not want a hood that sits 3 inches higher than it already does.
It's hard to see.
It already is.
Okay, I got a strategy question for you.
Okay.
If I'm at Daytona and it's the 29th lap out of 32, so I got 3 to go. Do I follow this guy and make my move on the last lap, or do I try to get past him and try to hold him off? I'm not getting any help from behind.
Okay, it's a restart. Where are you starting?
Second.
Okay, you're starting second. If you're using my gears, there's a good chance that you'll be able to outpace him into turn 1 and get down in front of him. If you can do that, you should be able to have very little problem holding him off as long as you don't miss any shifts or anything.
All clear.
And don't wait to run out third gear. Shift into fourth gear like in the middle of turn 1 and 2.
Okay.
And you should be able to hold them off.
Okay, now I just went into turn 1 and I left it.
There
So
you
now
go.
I've got like a 5 or 6 car gap between second place.
Run it like you stole it, and just make sure nobody gets a run on you on the outside.
Okay.
They're really gonna suck up once that pack gets rolling. Though.
Nah, yeah, but it takes him about almost 2 laps to do so. So he's probably not going to get a real challenge until like heading into turn 3 on the last lap. I've been here a number. You can watch my videos. But if you're using my setup, you really don't have much to worry about. Just worry off of turn 4. You know, if they get a line of cars up top and you're on the bottom, you just gotta, you know, when they get close, just move up in front of them and they'll hit the brakes, and then you'll be fine for half a lap.
Okay, 31 of 32, we're going into 3. I got about a 3 car length lead coming into 4 now.
Yeah. Just be smooth. Watch that man.
White flag, bring it home.
Oh, Jesus. Should I be worried that it's fucking Raven behind me?
No.
I would be.
He's slow in the AI.
Oh, that's not Raven.
Checkered flag, it's yours.
You got it?
It was a 38, yeah.
Awesome.
104 speed rating.
Good job.
Oh, fuck. This NASCAR 5 I like. I like it a lot.
The AI are just as stupid though.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But it's better. It's just a little better, like, overall, except for the AI. This is just the same shit.
Whew, wow. That was fun.